In the small town of Blackwood, nestled deep within a dense forest, there stood an old, abandoned mansion that had a dark history. Locals whispered tales of paranormal occurrences that plagued anyone who dared venture near it. They called it the Haunted Manor, and it was said to be cursed by the spirits of the long-deceased residents who once lived there. As the legend went, the mansion belonged to the Sinclair family, who mysteriously vanished one stormy night over a century ago. From that night onward, the house remained deserted, its once grand halls now echoing with eerie whispers and chilling cries. One day, a group of adventurous teenagers, drawn by the allure of the macabre, decided to explore the Haunted Manor. They were a mix of skeptics and believers, all eager to prove the existence, or lack thereof, of the supernatural. The group consisted of Sarah, a fearless and daring girl, Mark, a logical thinker who remained unconvinced by ghost stories, Emily, a believer in all things paranormal, and Chris, the jokester of the group who masked his fear with humor. Armed with flashlights and heartbeats racing, they crossed the creaking threshold, entering a world of darkness and mystery. The atmosphere grew tense, as if the house itself was aware of their intrusion. The wooden floorboards groaned beneath their feet as they explored room after room, each holding secrets from a bygone era. Suddenly, Emily let out a gasp as she saw a flickering light in a distant corridor. The group followed her gaze, and to their surprise, a dim, ethereal glow moved swiftly from one room to another. Mark tried to rationalize it as a trick of the light, but even he couldn't explain the chilling coldness that permeated the air. Ignoring their trepidation, they continued their journey through the mansion, finding old photographs hanging on the walls. Faces of the Sinclair family stared back at them, their eyes seemingly alive with a deep sorrow that tugged at their souls. Sarah couldn't shake the feeling that they were being watched, and her heartbeat quickened with every step. As they reached the attic, Chris playfully dared any spirits present to show themselves. In response, an antique music box began to play a haunting melody, its tune echoing through the empty space. The group exchanged fearful glances, their belief in the paranormal becoming stronger by the second. But it wasn't until they descended to the basement that their encounter with the supernatural escalated. An oppressive heaviness settled over them as they entered the dimly lit cellar. The air was suffocating, and strange symbols adorned the walls, giving an ominous vibe. Emily began to feel dizzy, and her vision blurred. Suddenly, she saw a spectral figure emerge from the shadows, reaching out towards her. She screamed, and the others rushed to her side, only to witness the ghostly apparition disappear into thin air. Fueled by terror, the group hastily retreated, but the paranormal activity was not done with them yet. As they sprinted through the mansion, doors slammed shut behind them, and the walls seemed to close in on them. The very architecture of the house seemed to be conspiring against their escape. Finally, they burst through the front door, gasping for breath as they stumbled into the moonlit clearing outside. The Haunted Manor loomed behind them, as if it were mocking their fear and disbelief. Their journey into the supernatural had been an experience none of them could forget. From that day on, the group went their separate ways, carrying with them the chilling memories of the Haunted Manor. The paranormal encounter had left a lasting mark on each of them, turning skeptics into believers, and reinforcing the belief of those who already knew the existence of the supernatural. The Haunted Manor remained untouched, its mysteries and ghostly inhabitants continuing to haunt the town of Blackwood. The chilling legend was passed down through generations, warning anyone who dared to venture near the mansion about the paranormal moments that would creep them to their core. Some dismissed the stories as mere superstition, while others, who had their own brushes with the unknown, knew better than to doubt the existence of the spirits that called the Haunted Manor their eternal home. Years passed, and the legend of the Haunted Manor grew stronger, casting an ominous shadow over Blackwood. The townsfolk spoke in hushed tones about the paranormal occurrences that still plagued the mansion, and it became a rite of passage for brave souls seeking to prove their courage. But most people wisely kept their distance from the cursed building. Among the new generation of thrill-seekers was a young woman named Lily. Drawn by curiosity and a desire to uncover the truth behind the stories, she couldn't resist the allure of the Haunted Manor. Lily had always been fascinated by the supernatural and had studied countless accounts of ghostly encounters. Armed with her knowledge and an adventurous spirit, she set out to explore the mansion that had captivated the imagination of her town for so long. Lily approached the Haunted Manor with trepidation, but her resolve remained steadfast. She had prepared herself for whatever awaited her inside. As she crossed the threshold, a chill ran down her spine, and the feeling of being watched intensified. Yet, she pressed on, determined to confront the mysteries that lay within. The atmosphere inside the mansion was thick with tension, and every creak and groan of the old house seemed to communicate a hidden message. Lily wandered through the decaying rooms, her heart pounding with anticipation. In one corner of the mansion, she stumbled upon a dusty library, its shelves lined with forgotten tomes. As she ran her fingers over the leather-bound spines, a book caught her eye. The book seemed out of place, bound in an exquisite cover adorned with mystical symbols. Intrigued, Lily pulled it from the shelf, and as she opened its pages, she found herself engrossed in the diary of a past resident of the mansion, a young girl named Amelia Sinclair. Amelia's writings spoke of the mansion's dark secrets and the tragedy that befell her family. She described eerie occurrences, unexplained noises, and strange apparitions that tormented them. Lily's heart raced as she read about Amelia's encounters with the spirits of the house. Determined to piece together the truth, Lily continued her exploration. In the attic, she discovered a hidden compartment containing an old photograph album. Flipping through its yellowed pages, she saw images of the Sinclair family, their smiles a stark contrast to the sadness in their eyes. The album revealed glimpses of their lives, hinting at the love they shared before their mysterious disappearance. As Lily descended into the basement once again, she noticed a peculiar symbol carved into the stone floor, mirroring those described in Amelia's diary. The symbol seemed to resonate with an otherworldly energy, and Lily sensed a powerful presence enveloping her. Suddenly, the air around her seemed to shift, and a faint whisper echoed through the cellar. Lily felt a deep connection with the spirits that haunted the mansion. The ghosts of the Sinclair family, restless and trapped, longed for peace and resolution. With a newfound understanding, Lily decided to help these lost souls find closure. She delved deeper into the history of the Sinclair family, piecing together clues that had eluded the town for generations. Unraveling the tragic events that led to their disappearance, Lily uncovered a tale of betrayal, greed, and a malevolent force that had cursed the mansion. Armed with the truth, Lily held a séance inside the Haunted Manor, inviting the spirits to communicate with her. As she reached out to the ethereal realm, she felt a profound sadness and pain emanating from the ghostly presence. With compassion and empathy, she reassured them that their story would be told, and their restless souls would be set free. With her mission complete, Lily left the Haunted Manor, feeling a sense of closure for the spirits that had once tormented the place. She shared the tale of the Sinclair family with the townsfolk, dispelling the superstitions and revealing the truth behind the legends. In time, the Haunted Manor became a place of historical significance, attracting visitors interested in the town's rich past rather than its spooky reputation. The spirits of the Sinclair family, finally at peace, were said to have moved on to the afterlife. Their presence no longer felt within the walls of the mansion. And so, the Haunted Manor's dark legacy gradually transformed into a story of compassion, bravery, and the power of understanding the unknown. Lily's journey had not only unveiled the truth behind the paranormal moments that once crept through the town, but had also brought peace to the tormented souls that had lingered there for so long. As time passed, the story of Lily's brave encounter with the Haunted Manor spread far beyond the borders of Blackwood. People from neighboring towns and cities came to visit the mansion, not seeking frights, but rather to appreciate the historical significance and the tale of reconciliation. The place became a symbol of how understanding and compassion could lay restless spirits to rest. As the interest in the Haunted Manor grew, so did the town of Blackwood. It became a tourist destination, with small shops and cafes popping up to cater to the influx of visitors. The once sleepy town now thrived with life and activity, yet it never forgot its roots or the story of the Sinclair family. Lily, now regarded as a local hero, chose to stay in Blackwood to preserve its history and continue her research on the paranormal. She established a small museum in the town, dedicated to the Haunted Manor and the Sinclair family's tale. The museum showcased artifacts, photographs, and Amelia's diary, educating visitors about the mansion's past and the importance of understanding the unexplained. Over the years, Lily's museum became an essential part of Blackwood's cultural identity, attracting scholars, history enthusiasts, and even skeptics who sought to learn more about the mansion's transformation from a haunted house to a place of redemption. The story of the Sinclair family didn't just end in the museum. People began to recount their own experiences, feeling comfortable sharing their encounters with the supernatural in a town that had embraced the paranormal. The locals, who had once whispered in fear, now listened and empathized with those who felt the presence of spirits around them. With Lily's help, Blackwood organized paranormal research events and ghost tours. But these weren't aimed at terrorizing visitors with cheap thrills. Instead, they focused on understanding the history and emotions behind the apparitions and strange phenomena. Visitors would leave with a newfound appreciation for the intricacies of the afterlife and the complexities of human existence. Lily's work also attracted other researchers and investigators, looking to delve into the mysteries of the supernatural world. Blackwood became a hub for studying paranormal occurrences, and its reputation as a place of acceptance and understanding grew stronger. As for the Haunted Manor itself, the once ominous building underwent renovations and restorations, turning it into a historical landmark that welcomed visitors. The mansion was now a living memory of the past, a reminder of the Sinclair family's struggles, and the power of love and compassion to heal even the darkest of tales. As the town prospered, the sense of community deepened. The once divided locals now bonded over shared experiences and the knowledge that the world was far more mysterious than they had ever imagined. Blackwood became a place where the unexplained was accepted, and skeptics found themselves humbled by the enigmas of life. Generations passed, and the story of Blackwood and the Haunted Manor continued to be passed down. The tale evolved from one of terror to one of hope and redemption. People from all walks of life, regardless of their beliefs, flocked to Blackwood, seeking not just the thrill of the unknown, but the wisdom that came with understanding it. In the end, Blackwood became a testament to the human spirit's resilience and adaptability. The town had embraced its eerie past and turned it into something beautiful, a place where the lines between the natural and the supernatural blurred, and where compassion and understanding conquered fear. And so, the legacy of the Haunted Manor lived on, not as a place that would creep you out, but as a reminder of the boundless potential of human curiosity and the transformative power of empathy. Blackwood stood as a beacon of light, inviting anyone who dared to seek understanding beyond the veil of the ordinary. As the years passed, the town of Blackwood continued to thrive as a haven for those intrigued by the unexplained. The museum curated by Lily became a center of knowledge, attracting scholars and researchers from all over the world. It became a place of open-mindedness and enlightenment, where people could discuss their experiences without fear of judgment. Lily herself became a renowned expert in the field of paranormal research. She published several books about her discoveries in the Haunted Manor and her experiences with other supernatural phenomena. Her work earned her respect and admiration among her peers and brought even more attention to Blackwood as a hub for understanding the mysteries of the universe. As word of Blackwood's transformation spread, many others who had experienced paranormal moments elsewhere sought refuge in the town. They came seeking answers, solace, and a sense of belonging. People who had once felt isolated by their encounters with the unknown found comfort in the welcoming embrace of Blackwood's community. With the influx of researchers and enthusiasts, Blackwood's economy flourished even more. New businesses sprung up, ranging from specialty bookstores on the occult to shops selling talismans and charms. The town's unique identity attracted tourists year-round, and its annual paranormal festival drew crowds from all corners of the globe. During the Paranormal Festival, people from various backgrounds shared their stories, fostering a sense of unity among those who had experienced the inexplicable. Workshops and lectures on everything from ghost hunting techniques to psychic phenomena filled the festival schedule. It was a time of celebration and learning, turning what once was a place of fear into a beacon of understanding and camaraderie. Blackwood's reputation extended far beyond its borders. Documentaries and TV shows featured the town's unique approach to the paranormal, further cementing its status as a haven for the curious and inquisitive. Its reputation as a place of acceptance and enlightenment even led to collaborations with prestigious academic institutions, where scientists and scholars sought to explore the boundaries of human perception. Throughout all the growth and changes, Lily remained at the heart of Blackwood. Despite her fame and success, she remained humble and grounded, always willing to lend an ear to those in need. She continued her research, seeking to uncover more of the world's mysteries. And to this day, she remains an inspiration to all who visit her museum. As Blackwood's legend spread, it never lost sight of its roots. The Haunted Manor remained preserved, not as a reminder of fear, but as a memorial to the Sinclair family and a symbol of the town's transformation. People could now visit the mansion without fear, admiring its architectural beauty and reflecting on the importance of understanding the past. Generations passed, and Blackwood's legacy as a center of paranormal exploration continued to grow. Its unique approach to the unexplained inspired other communities around the world to follow suit, creating a network of like-minded towns and cities that sought to unravel the mysteries of the supernatural. The story of Blackwood serves as a reminder that the unknown need not be feared, but instead, it should be embraced with open arms and an open mind. It is a testament to the power of compassion, empathy, and the human spirit's capacity to transform darkness into light. And so, Blackwood's tale lives on, weaving itself into the fabric of history and folklore. It stands as a beacon of hope, inviting all those who seek knowledge beyond the veil of the ordinary to join its community of believers, skeptics, and everyone in between on a journey of discovery, understanding, and acceptance of the paranormal moments that will forever creep you into a world of wonder.